time it is. It's 1 a.m.
Sir, it's 1 a.m. We back at it again.
It's your boy BJ.
It's your boy Nico. You got a special guest.
Drum roll.
All right.
The African beat. What's going on?
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Paige. I am the founder of Lips of Purpose and the owner of Pearls and Play Online Boutique. And I am here to answer questions to help motivate and inspire others.
Yes, and we're happy to have you. I'm glad you could make it.
You're going to touch somebody today.
Yeah. In this windy weather, man.
Lips of Purpose.
Yeah. But I just want to dive straight in, on the importance of basically making sacrifices and as well as spending your time wisely. Like the 24 hours, like how do you basically go about, categorizing your time and putting it in the right place? Like, that's what I would like to know. Well,
when you first start, it's not as easy. It's easier said than done. You're gonna fall many times and you're gonna be like, what did I do in the last 3-4 hours?
Right.
Like, did I make any progress or did I just go in circles? So what helps me with time management is putting everything on an agenda and going time frame by time frame, like every 30 minutes, like what I'm doing, and kind of scaling it out. Even though I may not land exactly on that dot of like controlling the time frame, it still helps me stay on task. Okay, I've already spent an hour on this. The rest of it can wait till tomorrow. And then let me move on to what else I have to do, because I have more than one business. So
I see what you're saying.
Do both. And then sacrifice. Just have had an example. You have to sacrifice time with your family, your kids sometimes, and your friends.
Definitely.
And you have to sacrifice.
That's all I wanted to know, honestly, like, because I know y'all two have kids or whatever, so I was like, I'm thinking, like, y'all got a family, so how do y'all categorize, like, spending your time? Like, do y'all wait till they go to sleep? Like, when they in the bed, that's when y'all really just go to work and go all in? Or how do y'all, like, because I know y'all got to spend as much time as it was possible, like, reading to them, teaching them, whatever. So how do y'all go about that? Like, is that when y'all go on the overdrive? Like,
well, that goes back to, like, managing your time. So whenever Ryan's at school, I work on Pearls and Play. Then when he gets home from school, so from like 3 to 7 o'clock or so, that's homework time, cooking dinner, laying clothes out for the next day. And then I'll put him in the tub while he's playing with his toys. I'll start getting ready to work on Lips of Purpose stuff. And then I'll take him out, put his jammies on, put him to bed, and then we'll go back to work. So it's all about, like, kind of having control and having that structure.
Right.
So
that's easier said than done for me. My son be turning up.
Right.
I'm getting called at school.
I don't doubt it.
Mr. Braxton is in the office. Can you come get him? And when he home, he's on the gas. He's bouncing off the wall. Sit down, do your homework. He in his room playing. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Right.
So it
takes time. He'll get there as long as you make sure have a conversation with him first.
Brax be lit.
Letting him know what's going on, and this is what's about to happen. This is not what might happen. This is how it goes.
Right.
Yeah.
Routine.
Routine is
it's not easy. Easier said than done. But then, sometimes you have to sacrifice too. Like, hey, Mom, can you watch Ryan?
Right.
And you really want to spend time with your kids, but, I'd rather sacrifice now, so then that way I have more time later. When they really understand later on in life, they can put it together like, why my mommy not here? And why this and why that?
She was grinding.
Trying
to get it in.
Yeah, I understand that. I definitely see that, because that's kind of how the picture was with my household as well. Like, coming up, like, I didn't see my mom that much because she had 3 jobs. Like, she was always,
I thought that was your grandma's house.
Yeah, because my granny was, she took that spot. So it definitely makes sense. Like, coming into realization, like, growing up now, like, it makes sense. Like,
you gotta sacrifice money too, because a lot of times it'd be like, oh, well, this is only $5,
right?
Or, oh, this is only $2. This is only $10. That adds up, and if you continue to have that mind frame, like, you know, the girls will be like, oh, we're going to happy hour, and they're having $5 drinks, and this, that, and the third, and then your bill end up being $20, and then it's like, that can go a long way. You can get some business cards with that.
Right.
Some gas for the week.
Some gas for the week.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, yeah, add up. I know that all too well.
Right. So, yeah, basically that's my answer.
Basically, so just like you were saying, like as far as friends want to go to happy hour, how do you go about picking your friends or going about trying to basically put them in the right place? Like if they don't have the same exact mindset as you, how do you go about prioritizing when you spend time with them and stuff like that?
Well, as far as, well, I kind of know when they're getting tired of hearing the same thing, or that I can't go to make a little smart comment or whatever. Right. And I'll be like, you know, you're right. I'll be like, you know, you're right. The relationship is very important, and we can hang out, you know, outside of business. But it is it's a blessing. Me and my friends, we motivate each other. So we're all doing something with ourselves. And then so when I do say, hey, like I can't do this, they might say something extra. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like Dorothy, she's like, well, I'm proud of you, friend. Go ahead and handle your business. I wish you could be here. Right. But, you know, at the end of the day, we have to do what we've got to do.
Right. Have you ever lost any friends to jealousy because you're kind of leveling up and then they, you know, stay in one spot?
Yes, unfortunately. It's painful. Because it's not them. Yeah. You have to understand people's level of awareness and where their mind is at. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I lost that friend because I still care for them. And when we see each other, it's like, oh, hey, girl, you know, we need to catch up even though we may not catch up. Right. Because time, you know. Yeah. Hey! We don't have as much time. Right. But, you know, still love because we understand the type of relationship that we have. And, I mean, unfortunately, we just don't hang out like that no more. Right.
You have to chunk the deuces at them in traffic, huh?
Yeah.
But
I seen you, girl.
Yeah. Some of those people, too, like, eventually they see me doing stuff, my friends doing stuff. Dorothy, you know, Ronisha, she just got her esthetician license. A lot of my friends, they see us doing stuff. So eventually they at least take a try at, you know, doing something.
For themselves,
For themselves, so.
Basically, you motivating through
it rubs off
actions. Yeah, that's great.
Speaking of motivation and stuff like that, like I want to know what Lips of Purpose is.
Very deep. Like I was telling you guys before, so Lips of Purpose is like uplifting other women. As women, you know, when the new girlfriend comes along, or, you know,
baby mama number 2.
Right, or even just regular women, day-to-day women, we just like, she this, she that, and look at this, and she don't do this right, and I don't understand why she dressed like this, and she thinks she all that, and she need to get her stuff together, and I don't see why she still stayed with him, and all this extra stuff. Honey, okay? Just because you overcome the situation, right, doesn't mean that you haven't went through something similar before. Right. Just because you've mastered it now.
Preach, Pastor.
As women, we've all started from the bottom in regards to teaching ourselves how to be the best woman that we can be. So instead of tearing each other down, let's lift each other up. We don't have to be best friends. Not everybody is for everybody. Right. But if we come together and we're on the same journey, you know, as far as being a mom, you know, whatever it is, we can do better together instead of judging one another. So everybody's time and place in life just happens differently. The journey's different, the time's different, but we're women. So
yeah, y'all got that in common.
Yes. Right? So that's what it's about. But also we are raising funds to put programs into the schools to develop our youth. That's great. And kind of guide them in the right direction.
I like that. That's dope. Yeah. Like, would you like go out and like speak to the kids? You know how like they have those different kind of days at school. You get up there.
Fun days.
Yeah, fun days, and just get up there and just, you know, kick some knowledge or just whatever. Just try to motivate somebody.
Yeah, we would do that. I think sometimes with programs and organizations, there's a lack of actual, like, real relationship.
Right.
They just go through the motions, put the programs in place, and once the program is over, it's just over. You know,
right,
so the transition period from high school to college is very important because they could drop. Like, we're out of high school, we're grown, aka we're grown.
Yeah,
and you know, you could just get sucked up in life and go the other direction. But we plan on putting mentors in place.
Right.
Even after they graduate high school into that first year of college, so that we can make sure they landed where they were supposed to land.
Right.
So we want to do college tours, FAFSA help, etiquette classes. We want to do sexual education. What are some of the other things that we want to do? We want to do positive affirmations, like I am beautiful.
Right.
Like, you know, speaking positivity into yourself, and so they can believe in who they are.
That's great. I like that.
Like,
there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, that's
like
already so much for real.
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot more to it.
So many people like put out there like you gotta be negative, you gotta talk about somebody, you gotta be going behind somebody's back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To hear all positive stuff is like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah. They glorify the madness, they glorify the negativity. So once you hear something like that, it's like
You all there, you like,
yeah,
what?
It's like
positivity?
Well, little do they know, while they're pouring out all that negative energy, they're actually ruining their own life.
Yeah.
So they pour out negative energy, and they're wondering why certain things happen to them, and that's why.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I feel like whatever energy that you give out to the universe is going to come back.
Yes.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They just can't see it, and they just don't know how it works.
Right.
So.
I agree with that.
You told us earlier, you mentioned somebody like how like there's some people out there who are great people. How would they go about getting into the mentoring program?
As far as the youth?
Yes.
Well, it's not put in place yet, but we're gonna go through the schools. Tulsa Public Schools.
Right.
We actually are going to do like not a test run, but our first time is going to be in Wewoka High School.
Okay. Where is that at?
It's like an hour and a half away from here.
That sounds far.
Yeah.
It's a small town. It's a small town, and a lot of times small towns, you know,
they get
neglected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start there. We're gonna build up our resume, and we'll just expand from there so we can get grants and stuff like that.
That's dope. I wouldn't mind mentoring.
We want to take a trip.
I don't think I'm there yet, though.
We want to take a trip to DC. You don't know if you're there yet?
Yeah, I don't know if I can lead somebody like this. Maybe somebody a little bit, maybe in high school, but as far as
No,
not yet. I ain't there yet.
Future's my mentor.
Another thing is Black history too.
Yeah,
us learning our history,
that's
taking trips to DC and
that's
stuff
definitely
like that.
important.
Especially when they trying to omit certain things out of the history books, like slavery.
Like I wish back in high school or even in middle school they would have told us like even a fraction of what I know now.
I'm telling you.
I feel like my whole path would have been probably different, 100% different.
Yeah, but that's cool. But you know, the path that you chose, like the path that I chose, and the things that I've been through is what gave me the strength to push through and gave me the story that I have now.
Yeah, definitely.
Because without that, people would always feel like I don't understand what they're talking about.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but what I'm playing on is like if I would have had a mentality like of I'm feeling like I'm a king or I'm royalty. If I would have felt that type of vibe, like I would have moved a different way. I wouldn't have.
DNA.
Yeah, for real though. That's facts though. Shout out to Kendrick though. Like, if I would have really just knew that, like I feel like I would have just moved a different way.
Well, let's make it happen for people.
Yeah, for the future. Yeah, that's what's important. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing it for.
I agree.
It's kind of hard to reach some of these kids though, man. These kids is like
live wires. No lie.
What would you do like if you were mentoring somebody and they were just like Chucky? Because you don't want to just give up on them. Like, what would you do?
Man.
I would compare who they tell me they want to be, and ask them, are there actions that they're displaying now going to get them where they want to be?
Right.
Okay.
I would highlight good things about them, because just because you're Chucky,
right.
Chucky got something good about him. So if you kind of see
good killing skills, you know how to work that blade.
If you see the good in someone,
flawless.
Yeah.
And you can pick out that little piece and kind of bring it out.
Right. I agree.
It creates something else, and you pull that out too.
Right.
And then it creates something else, and you pull that out too. And you're like, okay, well, this person believes in me.
Right.
This person is there for me.
It kind of sound like you was like pulling a knife out, jabbing.
No.
So that's kind of visual.
Well, okay. It'll be the knife that proves people wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm pretty sure everybody got something to say about Chucky.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, y'all want to call me Chucky? I'm going to show y'all Chucky.
Right.
Y'all was busy wasting your time talking about me because of all the stuff I've done been through and all the stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
I'm about to pull one on y'all real quick for the one time.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's how I felt. You know, just because I didn't make good grades and all this extra stuff, you know, people probably didn't expect for me to be who I am today.
Right.
I'm still not where I want to be, but, you know, people probably didn't expect for Paige to be who she is today. So I love it. I love the underdogs.
Yeah.
Let's work.
Hey.
Let's work.
That's the best revenge.
Yes.
That's facts.
Be successful.
Right. So.
Definitely. So, I would want to say, like, what's top 3 tips, basically, in investing in yourself? What would you say?
A lot of people,
what would you know?
A lot of people, top 3.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have anything now doesn't mean that you can't invest in yourself. As far as you can educate yourself, that's an investment. And then number 2, as far as investing in yourself with money, you can start small. You can do $20. Start with $20 a week, even $20 a month, and you can kind of build off of that. And then, because you can always invest in yourself through your job's benefits and things like that. Stock. Small investments can turn into huge, like, returns.
Right.
So just because it's small now, you can plant a small seed and it'll grow. So you have to start somewhere. Yeah, you
just gotta water it continuously.
Right.
Basically. Yeah.
Having patience in your investment that you're making.
I agree with that one.
Is that 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
That's 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Patience, that's a big one. Though. That's really important. I feel like patience is probably the biggest one you might have said right there, because
you rush, you mess up.
Right.
Yeah.
Or don't even overdo it. Some people, they put like half a check.
Yeah.
I'm saving, man. Like, what? Bro, you breaking yourself.
You calling your house.
You making it hard to invest in yourself. But it feels great. But then probably more quick to spend it.
Man, I got
you
this
don't
large lump
gradually.
sum. My birthday weekend.
But if you see it build, like the $20 add up, you can be like, I'm not touching that. It took me so long to get here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not touching it.
That's for the future. You gotta. So in other words, you're saying you gotta like look like long term instead of like short term.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Makes sense. I don't think I'm good at that though. I don't know about that one.
Speak it into existence.
I mean like a camel, she get dirty in them camos. I'ma take that gamble, lay her flat just like some sandals. Flip her like a channel, then pass her off straight to Lambo. All my niggas slum, all my niggas slum. I rap her like a gift.